Next. Hi, welcome to the Neopia Adoption Center. My name is Shanny. How can I assist you today? So, you're looking to adopt one of our wonderful Neopets? Of course, I'd be happy to assist you. I do have to get some questions out of the way. So, let's go ahead and start with the adoption form here. So, what is your full name for me, first and last, and middle initial if you have one? Okay. Now, what is your contact information? Yes, like an address, phone number, email address. Okay. Now, have you ever owned a Neopet before, or is this your first time adopting? Well, congratulations. I'm so glad I can assist you. Alright, I'll circle that here. Okay. And why are you looking to adopt today? Okay. I apologize for all the questions. We just do our hardest to make sure that we don't get any abandoned Neopets. So, just want to make sure we're asking enough questions. Okay. Now, to make sure I can help match you with your perfect new pet, can you just tell me a bit about yourself? Yeah. Anything really, like, can you tell me about your hobbies? What do you like to do for fun? Can you tell me, where you like to, stay the most in the Neopet world? Like, where's your region? Oh, are you new? Well then, before you go ahead and tell me all about yourself, let's figure out where you're going to be staying. What'll help me guide you to the best Neopet for you. Certain species prefer different regions. So, let's start there, shall we? Okay. Now, there's many places in the world of Neopia here. So, as you can see, this is our little world here. We have one main continent split between a mountain range. It's surrounded by a bunch of little islands. Now, there's plenty of places to visit, or live for that matter. But I'm just going to touch on some of the more densely populated ones, okay? Yeah, typically the most popular or easiest to explore and live in for new tourists such as yourself. Now, we do have some bases in space and even some in the water, but those are going to be harder to get to. Yeah, but we can touch on that a little bit. So you can keep this. This is a map of Neopia. And let's go over some places here. Now, our first one here is Neopia Central. So this is actually just over there. Yeah. Did you walk through it to get here? I'm sure you did. So, this is a very popular place for tourists as it's like the hub of all of Neopia. You can find anything you need here, like our adoption center, the auction house, bank, food, bookshop, general store. You can even get a pet for your Neopet, which I do recommend eventually it is nice for them to have a little companion. You can visit the rainbow pool or the money tree, and there's a bunch of other stores and stuff that you can view. But there's also a quick little place to Rue Island too, which we'll talk about. Okay. Yes, all of these you can keep. It's for tourists. So the next one I have here is Altador. This is more of a prestigious location. It really focuses on the Hall of Heroes, armory, magical marvels, legendary pets, ambrosia. It's very, worldly. So, it's surrounded by this big wall border. If you're into history and stuff like that, this would be a great place to visit and or live. Did you find a place to live yet, or is that what you're looking for too? Okay, so just starting anew. We love to see it. Now, another fun one here is Bright Vale. Now, this one's kind of like medieval meets fantasy whimsical. Yeah. As you can see, we have the Bright Vale Castle. We have the bookstore. There's an armory, a scrollery, the Wheel of Knowledge. You can spin and get some stuff. So this one's very cute, foresty, whimsical, medieval. Yeah. Now, I wasn't really going to touch on the ones that are kind of hard to get to, but this is a really popular one, so I'll cover it. Here we have Fairyland. So this is a really pretty one. It's home of the Healing Springs, which I'm sure you've heard of. You can take your Neopets here when they're feeling sick or wounded, and it'll heal them right up. We also have the Rainbow Fountain, the Wheel of Excitement, which the fairies love, absolutely love to give out like potions and stuff, so you can go spin that over there. They have some races for your Neopets. We have the caverns and stuff, so that's always a fun one. I personally love to go to Fairyland, when I'm on vacation and stuff. Speaking of vacation spots, the next one we have here, which the name isn't necessarily synonymous with the region. They call it Terror Mountain, but it's very Christmassy themed village in the mountains. You can also access like the ice caverns and stuff from here. Yeah. So this is a good spot to go if you're feeling, wintry wonderland. They have like Christmas outfits, an ice rink, ice cream such, slushy shop. So it's always a good one for that time of year. Now, the entrance, or I told you one way to get to this place, is in Neopia Central, but you can access Rue Island, which tends to be a good area for roos. Yes. And it's a very cute little island, very big tourist spot. They have a souvenir shop. They have the Rue Castle, merry-go-round poetry contest if you're into stuff like that. They have the Diceroo Tournament Hall if you like to do competitive things, storytelling, game room, and they even have a place that can teach you to draw. Very art forward. So, okay. Another one that's kind of hard to get to, but I'll show you because it's a really good place where you can get a Grundo. Yeah, little alien Neopet. But if you can find your way up to Virtue Pets, it's one of our space stations. There you can adopt a Grundo alien Neopet. They also have the warehouse, space pets, and an armory as well as weaponry. Now, next we have Tyrannia. This is kind of like a prehistoric type place on Neopia. They have the village, cave paintings, the plateau, Tyrannian pets, the wheel of mediocrity. It's an interesting one for sure. We have the Tyrannian weaponry and the furniture store. I do recommend going to the plateau. So, between you and me, Neopets absolutely love the plateau because there you can get a free slice of the giant omelet. You haven't heard of the giant omelet. It's amazing. It seems to just be this huge, gigantic omelet in the middle of the plateau, and it never runs out. So every day, if you go there, you're allowed one slice of the omelet. So you can basically never go hungry if you live near it. You just go get a slice of the omelet, eat it, and you're sustained for a while. It's amazing how it's still there after all this time. Yeah, and it doesn't go bad. And all Neopets love it and think it's delicious. Actually, here. I happen to have a little slice. I went and got it for today's lunch, but someone actually brought in food, so I'm not hungry. So if you'd like to give this to your Neopet you're adopting, it'll set you off on a good foot. Yeah, I insist. Here, you take this and you give it to your future Neopet. They'll absolutely love it. I promise. Okay. So, only a few more places here. Like I said, there's a lot of different islands and locations. We even have some under the water, but these are kind of just the popular ones. So this is Mystery Island, again a big tourist place. A lot of the tourists though tend to stay on the outside of the island, and they have like an island area for like battling. They have a trading post. They have the lost city of Garabitiku, which is very like historical. You should definitely go check it out. I love learning about the culture and stuff while I'm there. They have the cooking pot. They have the rock pool, the beach tiki tours, beach volleyball, lots of fun things to do there. Very tropical, very warm. So if you like warmer climates, this is a good one. Okay. Next we have Meridel. So Meridel is very medieval. As you can see, they have the castle, they have ye old pets. They have, this is like a little path that'll take you to Bright Vale, which again is kind of medieval as well, but more like fantasy and whimsical, where this is like just very medieval. They have the ultimate bullseye contest. Yeah, if you're good with like bows and arrows and archery and stuff, yeah, definitely recommend checking that out. You can win some Neo coins that way. We also have like the cheese roller and some stuff here too. Now lastly, above Meridel, we actually located a new area recently. This is called Darrigan Citadel. And up here, there's a bunch of like dragon type stuff. So the minions of Darrigan, the coloring pages, Lord Darrigan's chambers, the pet arena, and they have some toys and stuff. Also a cell block. It's not very safe up there. Wouldn't recommend it, but good to know it's like above Meridel, okay? Alright. So, after showing you all of those, what would you say would be like the region that you and your pet would like be interested in? Okay. Great choice. Oh, that one. So I suppose you did hear about that, didn't you? Yeah, the haunted woods. I don't typically show new tourists the haunted woods because it's haunted, and I don't recommend going to see there. It's not very safe, though I did get my Kachik that way. Yeah, my little baby. He's amazing, but I did find him in the haunted woods, but that was an experience in and of itself. You want to see a picture? Right. Okay. I don't keep one printed, but I'm sure I can pull one up here. Okay. Alright, here we go. This is the haunted woods. As you can see, there's the brain tree. They have spooky pets. They have the graveyard, esophagore. Don't go to esophagore. Just trust me. They have the haunted house, Neopet masks, Edna's tower, the castle of Leithade. So yeah, and the deserted fairgrounds. Do not go there. Just trust me. Okay. They also have some spooky food and stuff you can get, but yeah, I did find my good cheek at the brain tree, but trust me, it's just better safe to stay away from that region. Let's just put you in the one you decided, okay? Right. I'm just gonna write that down here, okay? Well, if you decide to go see it, you know, you're more than welcome to. Just know I warned you. Okay. Okay. So do you know what species you're looking to adopt? Well, I'd be happy to show you. Okay. So I'll print out my list here. Okay, 1 second. Grab that. So I have our list right here. These are our current Neopets you can adopt. Obviously they come in different colors and such, but currently we have the Akara, Aisha, Blue or Rue as we like to call them, Bori here, Bruce, Buzz, Chia, Chompy, Psy Bunny, Drake, Elefante, Eerie, Ixie, Jetsam, Jub, Kachik, my baby, Cow, Kiko, Koi, Corbett, Kugra, Quark, Kyrie, Lenny, Loop, a Lutari, a Merca, a Mohawk, Minchi, and Nemo. Yep, these are all the different species that you could get. And again, they all come in different colors and personalities and such. My first baby was a Kachik, and then I also had an Akara. I had a Chompy Psy Bunny, an Eerie, a Corvette, a Jub. The Jetsam's really cute, yeah. So they're all really cute in their own way. So which one are you thinking about? Yeah, you can always adopt more, though I do recommend starting with one so you can get the feel of it, and then you can always come back and adopt more. Good choice. Here, I'll let you hang on to that. And I'll write that down here. Okay. So, I believe that's a good one for your first Neopet. No. Yeah, especially for the region you're going to be living in. If I didn't think so, I would have tried to sway you from that one. But with the region you selected, I think that Neopet will fit in nicely. Now, what kind of color would you like for your Neopet? Well, they come in all kinds of colors. We have white, red, yellow, green, blue, purple, orange. Oh, we also have here, I'll show you this. I'm not sure if you've heard yet, but you can always change your Neopet's color at any point. A lot of fairies in other parts of the world, Neopia, like to give out paintbrushes, or you can find some that have these magical properties that can basically make over your Neopet. So these are the standard colors up here. You can also find things like the rainbow paintbrush, silver glowing paint, striped, shadow, split, invisible. That's a really hard one to find. If you know, you know. Cloud, disco, electric, and so on. I really like the fairy one. But yeah, if you're lucky, you can find some of these and update your Neopets look. So I'll let you hold on to this too, so if you run into it, you know what I'm speaking of. So you can keep that. Yeah, do you see any on there that you like? Oh, that's a good choice. Actually, you know what? Let me see here. Oh, here we are. Yeah, I have that one right here. Yeah, and I'm not going to use it. I let my Neopets pick their own kind of style, and mine currently has the fairy wings. So here, you take that one, and if your Neopet would like it, go ahead and use it. I insist. I just want them to be all in happy homes. Alright. So, I'll write that down here. And are you looking for what kind of gender of Neopet? Okay. And the level. Are you looking for a young one, an older one? Okay. And are you planning to do any thing where the stats matter? Yeah, there's battling, adventuring. Okay. So do you have any preference for their strength, defense, or movements? Okay, I'll put that down here. Okay. Lastly, we already have the habitat and where you're staying, so let me fix that. What about their likes and attitude? Anything you want your Neopet to be interested in, or any attitude you would prefer? Do you like them to be sweet, or adventurous, or strong and determined, or introverted? Okay. Perfect. Okay. Well, now that I have all of this information from you, I'm going to put it in my system here and locate the perfect Neopet for you. You just wait right there. Yeah, not a problem. Perfect. We do have a Neopet that would fit you very well. And would you like to meet them? Okay. Well then, let's finish this up here, and I can set you guys off to like one of the little side rooms here, and you can get better acquainted. All I need from you is the adoption fee. It's going to be 396 Neo coins. Yeah, okay. Thank you. I'd say that's perfect. Okay. Well then. Let's make it official. I'm going to put the date right here. And this is your adoption certification. And I just need you to sign right here, okay? Here you go. Perfect. And you can keep that. Oh, let me just add my seal here. Perfect. Alright. Well then, you can go ahead and go over there, take a seat, and I'm going to go in back and get your Neopet and make sure you bring that omelet, okay? Alright, I'll see you in a second. I'll meet you over there. Jeremy Spaniel, Nosk, Bill Worry, Ghost, Miss Fault, Ingibor, Chief Artificer Urza, George Bilibascus, Who Needs Normal, Andy in the Roo, V Gilly 6874, Dinka, Jaco 92279, Lamar Doss, Airy, AG, August Stafford, Waifus for Lifeu, Walter Schultz, Jay, Brain Dyslexic, Daniel O'Connor, Wicked One, Keith Hoffman, Mike Sagi, Mikael Peterson, Flame Dude 210, Venkin, Striker 0216, Christian Breffel, Joshua Hoover, Jason Missone, Delete HBH5, Synergy 12, Aria Kitty, Chris Hubbard, Sam Hipwell, Fire Drake 0470, Cobalt Enigma, Apollyon 001,